Hi, everyone. It's Anne Duffy, and welcome to Dental Entrepreneur, the Future of Dentistry podcast. I am so happy you're with me today. I've got a very, very dear friend. We've known each other for, 25 years, something like that. And worked together on many things, growing dental entrepreneur and growing dental entrepreneur woman. And recently, she has become the president of Dental Entrepreneurs Board, which I'm extremely excited about. But before we introduce her, let me tell you a little bit about her. Mary Fisher Day has served dentistry for 35 years. Her work as a management consultant and a broker led her to realize that dentists need a personal transition advisor. Today, she helps dentists navigate the purchase or sale of a dental practice, providing practice valuations and emergency exit plan strategies. Mary is the owner of The Dental Business, an author, educator, and president for DE, the Future of Dentistry Board, and a board member of the Academy of Dental Management Consultants. You are pretty special. You're special to us and special to me. Please help me welcome Mary Fisher Day. Hi, Mary.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great.
It's good to see you.
It's so good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here. For those of you that know me, know that whenever I reference Mary, I reference Mary Fisher Day. So that is her business statement. I remember meeting you, 25 years ago at a booth at, was it Holiday Dental or the Hinman?
It was.
Holiday Dental. Oh my gosh, in Charlotte, North Carolina. That really brings me back. And I still can remember walking over to, you had a booth.
Yeah.
And Michelle Lowe introduced us to each other.
Yes.
She's got to meet each other. And then look at us. Here we are today, just growing our businesses and all the people around us. It's so exciting.
Yes, it is.
Fun to have you on the ride with me. You have really upped our game at Dental Entrepreneur, the Future of Dentistry. And to share a little bit of the background for those of you that don't know, Dental Entrepreneur used to be, when I first started it 23 years ago or 24 now, business beyond the classroom. And we just used to print, 20,000 and drop ship to all the dental schools. It was really business 101 for the junior and senior dental students, because as Mary and I both know, and all of you know, they get very little business education in dental school. That's missing in dentistry. And even to this day, the deans, they tell us that they don't have time for that kind of thing. And so they have to learn that on their own. And then back up maybe 4 years ago, we rebranded to Dental Entrepreneur, the Future of Dentistry, because it was more interesting and more exciting and really encompasses not only the business of dental practice, but also the new businesses that are popping up, innovation, those kinds of things. And that's when Mary came in to my life as far as a leader in Dental Entrepreneur, because I really needed some help. And Mary, you came in, and what do you see right now as the highlight, the key milestones that we are going to hit this year?
One of the things I'm most excited about us adding is Ask DE, an Ask DE column, because the future of dentistry is unknown, right? I mean, we might be able to see some of what's going on, but there's a lot that's unknown. So we have, between our board and the experts out in the industry, we can answer pretty much any question a professional has. So we're excited to offer that. Another thing I'm really excited about is Dr. Sharon Parsons is going to head up our health and wellness feature that we'll have every issue, and hopefully some in newsletters and blogs and things of that nature too, to really help dental professionals focus on their mental and physical well-being. And let it be known that it's okay to have both issues. And it's okay to not be okay. It's the saying, I think.
I was going to say, who doesn't have both issues in this day and age, right?
And to be there to support each other and just show ways that things are being done to help and improve your health physically and mentally. Also to show dentists that feel like maybe they've been injured or they're just exhausted from being in dentistry, there's no other future for them. Laura Brenner has great resources, and she will be a great resource for us with side gigs for dentists. We're going to expand on that and go out and just give some examples and show some other ways that dentists can work in dentistry, stay in dentistry if they can't be in the treatment room anymore.
First of all, a couple things here, Mary. I love having Sharon Parsons lead the health and wellness because she's in the trenches. Sharon, golly, she's younger than I am, but she is still practicing and still loves it, and brought in her son as an associate with her. So she's had it all and bought a practice, doing such great work within the Ohio Dental Association, past president of the ODA. and she's a speaker and she's got her own nonprofit. There's so much richness in Sharon's history that I think she really can expound on that through gaining authors and securing authors that will be able to speak to health and wellness as a personal story. And as you and I know, I really like the personal stories that we provide in Dental Entrepreneur, because I think that stories are wonderful. And, facts tell and stories sell, in the sense of you will remember the story. And so that's how we set ourselves apart from other publications that are more clinical in nature. Ours are really like, where were you? Where are you? And where are you going? So I think that is really going to be key. And then, of course, we don't know what we don't know as editors and publishers in our role in dentistry. So I think what we'll do, Mary, and let's just brainstorm this while we're on this podcast. Let's make sure that we get our Facebook page, the Dental Entrepreneur Facebook page, and people ask to be on that all the time. And that could be a resource. Like if you have a question, put it in there, and then we'll find an author that will be able to speak directly to you, because we have a broad range of professionals in dentistry that are actually in the trenches or designing their products, jumping into a company. There's just so many avenues. And we want the smart people to stay in dentistry.
Absolutely. And I would even say that we're okay with some anonymous requests if it's for anything, but for health and wellness, people don't always want their name out there. Feel free to reach out anonymously. We want you to know there's hope and to answer your questions. We will have the resources.
Yeah, you're not alone. Not just that, though, Mary. Think about practice valuations and selling at practice. That's something that a lot of docs don't want to really reveal that, as their name is like, I'm struggling here. How can I be helped? And so, yeah, we're going to try to expand that, give you what you want. And so, again, we'll let you know how to get in touch with us at the end of this podcast so that you can write in your answers and email us, and we can figure this out and make this just something that you really want to pick up and share with your colleagues. Tell us a little bit more, Mary. You came on board, and this is about maybe 6 months ago, I think, Mary. Was it about 6 months ago?
Really, the first of the year. We started talking about it a long time ago, but I became active the first of the year probably with this position, and us trying to help every board member see what they would like to focus on to help with DE. And I think we've got one of the most amazing boards, and everyone's excited. It's a volunteer board, and I think that's important to say, because there aren't paid positions on this board. It's because of the passion for dentistry that we have board members, we do. And everything from innovation to technology to professional development, we've got somebody to cover a lot of things.
Go down the list, Mary, and tell a quick little synopsis of each one, because you talked to each one individually on why they chose the subject line that they wanted to be focused on.
So I'm the president and director of content. We're so lucky to have Dr. Sharon Parsons as the vice president and the director of wellness and health. And Ryan Vett, if you don't know him, he is a powerhouse. He's our business advisor, and he's something else. He's already written an article for me for the next issue. And let me tell you, it's great. He's already sent it to me.
Yay.
And he must have written it while he was speaking 6 times at Hinman. He spoke 6 times at Hinman. So
I got his book too, Speak Good RX, something like that. And it's just super cool. I read it cover to cover the weekend I got home. So keep going. That's wonderful.
And then Dr. Dirk Fleischman, he's director of mentorship. He's such a gem.
And I've known Dirk for so long. He called me out of the blue when Dental Entrepreneur was first getting published and just loved Dental Entrepreneur, shared it with all of his students and a lot of the students from Nova. I mean, he's mentored so many of those students and seen their careers grow exponentially. So he walks the walk. He's an amazing gentleman and just very dear, not only to me, but to so many in dentistry.
He is a good one. Dr. Isabel Rambob is the director of education and student relations. Another powerhouse of energy, and she's got such great vision for how to help dentists who are going to be coming out of school just have their questions answered, because they read all the Facebook posts and everything. A lot of them are scared to death. Well, let's give them some real advice, and she's got a great program in mind to do that.
And she was with Marilyn before. That's how I met her. And actually, she's done one of our learning crews, the highlight of women in dentistry. That was a long time ago. And now she's at Oklahoma and the dean of students there. So she's got her pulse on what students want to hear, what they need to learn. And she loves her position, which, this is also cool that we've got people on our board that really love dentistry. So keep going. That's awesome.
She's also the immediate past president of the American Association of Women Dentists.
Yes, exactly.
Just another little thing for her.
I know.
She's amazing.
She is amazing.
Dr. David Rice, Ignite DDS, probably needs no introduction, but he is the director of professional development. And if that's not the most appropriate title ever for him, I don't know what is. He's a powerhouse as well.
He is. I call him the Pied Piper of the young dentist. It's like they all wear little bands that say, "What would David Rice say?" He's so honest and so forthright. Tells it like it is.
And he doesn't hide it. Dr. Luke Shapiro, he's another wonderful board member, director of innovation. And again, I can't imagine a better title or description for what he personifies in my mind.
He's young. I met him. He went to Tufts University, and I was up there at a pulp dent meeting that Christy Bailey put together for me. And I couldn't help it. I was right there. I said, okay, I got to find you, Luke, because he had reached out to me. I met him through David, and he's just amazing. And then he actually, one of his bosses, who I adore, Mark Lemshin, has been on our cover. And he works in the most innovative orthodontic practice in New York City, downtown New York City, with one of the most amazing gentlemen in dentistry. So go back, and I wish I had that in front of me right now, but you have to go back. If you go on to dentalentrepreneur.com and you click on magazine, you will see Mark's cover story, and that's all because of Luke. And then Luke has a column that he reaches out to young dentists that are doing special things and does a question and answer interview with them. One of my favorite parts of Dental Entrepreneur, and I forgot to say, David Rice is usually a closer for our publication.
Yes.
And I love David. I'll call him up and say, I need your article. And he will just sit down and just lets it flow, which this is what we love. It's so raw and so honest. You know, I can't wait to see what he's going to write about next time.
And one of my favorite people on earth is also a member of our board, Dr. Tom Snyder. I could tell you so much about that man, but he is the director of data and research. And I know what that may sound like, but let me tell you, if you want to know a stat, data, what's happening in the industry, what happened and what's coming, he can tell you. He is on top of it. And he's
a dear man. He's been with me since almost the beginning, I think, of Dental Entrepreneur. He always calls me up after an issue comes out and gives me his 2 cents and introduces me to people that I need to know. And he's just an absolute gentleman in our industry.
He really is. And he's been a great mentor for me as well. Barb Stackhouse.
Profit first for dentists.
Profit first for dentists, yes. Director of Financial Success. And again, people, keep in mind while we're saying this, these are people we can get answers for you from.
Oh, yes.
Them, our board, and beyond. And then we have Mr. Travis Rogers, Director of Technology. He's another young man. He knows technology inside and out, if you know anything about him. So that's our board. And I think it's a powerhouse board.
It is a powerhouse board. And just to say a little bit about Barb, I've known her for probably 5 years. I've taken her course on Practice First, which is very, very helpful. If you haven't gotten her book, and she just has a manual out now. It even includes tax strategies for both U.S. and Canadian dentists, which is really cool. So you can get that on Amazon. And then, you know, Travis, he was with IBM before he got into dentistry. And so he really loves tech, knows all the techie people out there in the industry, and really promotes their vision and their processes and their products and all of those things. So again, if something puts a light bulb on in your head, reach out to one of our board members, pitch your product, your idea. We're always looking for great stories. We're always looking for people that want to reach our amazing social media presence. Every article goes out on social media, our LinkedIn, on our website. It'll live there forever. If you want that expert status and you're listening and you want to write, please reach out to Mary, reach out to one of our board members if it kind of fits in that feature that they are in charge of. That's how you'll get expert status. You're already an expert. You know it. We just want you to write it. We want to put that pen to paper.
Absolutely. And I do believe that technology has a lot to do with the future of dentistry. So any question you have, ideas, suggestions, please reach out to us. I'm happy to answer any questions.
That's so wonderful.
And point you in the right direction if I can't.
That's a great way to segue into how do they find you, Mary? How does somebody find you if they've got an idea for Dental Entrepreneur, they've got somebody they want to introduce us to, that they want to share their story, anything? How do they find you?
Mary at thedentalbusiness.com. And just in the subject line, put DE or Dental Entrepreneur, because if I don't recognize your name, it'll just make it easier. So Mary at thedentalbusiness.com is the best way, honestly.
And of course, if you need evaluation or you need some practice help, I mean, Mary knows everybody in the industry. So again, one of the things that we recognize with the experts that we work with, they know somebody that can help you in what you're looking for. And this is part of what we're doing with Dental Entrepreneur, the Future of Dentistry, and Dental Entrepreneur Woman is not only to inspire and empower you, but to connect you with the amazing people that can help you build a great career, keep you in this career. Because if the smart people stay in dentistry in some capacity, in any
Yes.
capacity, it's going to be better for all of us as a whole in this industry.
Right. I mean, just throw this out, just so you guys will know what else to expect. You'll see some stuff on practice transitions, some practice management, some things about dental spouses and dental spouses that are in
Oh, that's
business.
right.
Even.
Beverly Wilburn's going to be featured in our
Yeah.
publication, and she's running a great group with spouses. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
And so we got a lot of new things that are going to be out and have it organized so you kind of know what to look for in each magazine. You're like, oh, yeah, they do a feature on this type thing. But we want to hear from you what you want, what questions you have, what you would like to see in the magazine. And we really are going to focus on current and future of dentistry. We're excited.
Oh, I love it, Mary. Well, I can't think of anybody better to be at the helm of this. You've had the dental business for how many years, Mary?
23.
23. And you've got 2 books already, the dental business 1
I'm working
and 2.
on the third.
And she's working on the third. You know, we've got a very high brain trust here with Dental Entrepreneur and led by an amazing woman in dentistry. I know, Mary, you love dentistry. You've been there forever. You've been in every aspect, in every office, in every kind of office. So there is no story, Mary, that you have not heard. And so remember that if you're listening again, you're not alone. We got you. We can't wait to feature you. We can't wait to hear from you. We can't wait to showcase you, promote you. That's what the future of dentistry needs, and we're here to provide it. So
absolutely.
Everybody, thanks for listening today. If you are a female, by the way, in dentistry in any capacity, we have a Do Life retreat coming up in November. It's the 13th through 15th in Charlotte, North Carolina. Put it on your radar. It's an event not to be missed. And all are welcome. Everyone is listening to this is welcome. If you're a female, we're going to have a dudes thing eventually. I know all you guys out there, we love you. And a dude, D-E, capital W, lowercase d, is a man that supports women in dentistry. And so you're out there. We love you. We can't do it without you. We want to sit at the table, hold hands with you too. We got our spouses, right, Mary? I mean, like, you love your Todd, I love my Tom, and we would just want to sit together and support each other. So, all right, guys, thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time, everybody, on Dental Entrepreneurs Podcast. Take care. Have a great day. And
Thank
Mary,
you.
thanks again.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.